Hi, I'm Matt. On today's tech tip, we are going to be winterizing an 811 equipped with the Truma option. All we're going to need is our antifreeze pickup tube and a gallon of RV antifreeze. On the inside of the unit, to prepare, we've removed our cushions as well as the wooden lids that cover the Truma and cover the pump and the antifreeze pickup. The steps we're going to need to follow is, we've already drained our black tank and our gray tank, and we've shut our Truma off. We've done this so we're not having to deal with a hot appliance. We're going to drain our fresh water tank, we're going to drain our Truma, bypass the Truma, and then we're going to go about pumping antifreeze through the hot and cold lines of all the faucets. It's important to note that to do this, you're either going to have your battery still installed or be connected to shore power. To start, let's go over all the different valves in the dump valve area on an 811. In the dump valve compartment, we have our gate valve for our gray tank. We've got our drain for our freshwater tank. We've got our low point drain for the hot water supply lines, our low point drain for our cold water supply lines, and then our gate valve for our black tank. Right now, all of these are closed because we've been using this camper. We are going to drain the cold water supply lines, the hot water supply lines, and the tank drain. We're going to do so by opening all three of the valves. The next step is to drain the Truma tank. It's a bit difficult to see, so we've got a test piece that we can show you what valve you're going to open and how to open it. The valve to drain the Truma is this brass one here. It's got a handle on the top. To open it, you're simply going to pull the handle until it's parallel with the line. This valve is located directly down and slightly forward of the bench. We're now ready to drain the Truma. Our Truma has been off for several hours, so our water's at room temperature. If your Truma has just been shut off and the water's still hot, make sure that no one's standing directly in front of the drain. Now that our freshwater tank is drained, our hot and cold water supply lines have drained, and our Truma has drained, we're going to go back into the dump valve area and we're going to start shutting our valves. We're going to shut our cold water supply valve, our fresh water tank drain valve, and our hot water line supply line valve. Back inside the unit, we're now going to close our Truma drain and then put the Truma into bypass mode. We're going to do this by changing a valve that is currently located in the horizontal position into the vertical position. It's difficult to see, but it's located directly underneath my hand here. To stop the Truma from draining, using our visual prop, we're going to return our handle into this position. We're now getting ready to put antifreeze through our hot and cold supply lines. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to close our freshwater pickup line by shutting this valve. This will make sure that antifreeze does not flow back into the freshwater tank. We are then going to prepare our antifreeze pickup line and connect it to the supplied pickup tube. Simply remove the top cap and connect the threaded portions together. Now that we've got our tube connected and the other end of the tube in the bucket, we're going to open this valve. This valve allows the antifreeze to be sucked into the system. We're now ready to get that antifreeze into all of our hot and cold supply lines. We're going to start by turning on our pump. You will notice that antifreeze is going to start pumping into the system. When we turn our pump on, we'll start sucking some of the RV antifreeze out of the container. This is going to put antifreeze in between the container and up to the pump. We're then going to go to every faucet in the camper run the faucet on both hot and cold to make sure that that entire line is filled with RV antifreeze. We're going to do that in the kitchen, the bathroom faucet, the bathroom shower, the toilet, and the exterior shower. When we're winterizing our kitchen faucet, our bathroom faucet, and in the shower, we want to make sure that we allow the flow of fluid to go on long enough to make sure there is some RV antifreeze in the P-traps. For the kitchen, just simply run the faucet for a couple seconds after you see the pink fluid on both hot and cold. For the shower, use the shower faucet and drain it through the shower floor drain instead of the sink. This will make sure that all the P-traps have some antifreeze in them. Now that we're done and we've consumed pretty much our whole jug of antifreeze, we're going to go ahead and turn off our pump. We're now going to close our antifreeze pickup line and go ahead and remove our pickup tube. It's good to have some rags on hand just to make sure that you avoid having any spills. We're now completely done winterizing this 811.